Hello, this is Godfrey ESOH, and it's always a great joy for me to spend some moments with you to share my experiences and thoughts and provide you guidance that can help you transform your thinking and thereby transform your life. As you may have already known, I taught in Cameroon at the university level for a period of 10 years before I relocated to the United States of America. One thing that is clear to me now is that my vocation in life is not to spend my time downloading textbook knowledge into the minds of young people, preparing them for exams to go and acquire certificates with which they would go and look for jobs. No. My vocation is to provide tools that people can use to reshape their thinking so that they can go out and create the life that they want. From the age of 11, I already stood out of the crowd as a leader and a speaker. So by this time, God alone knows how many thousands of people I have influenced on a one-on-one basis. And as we speak, my daily inspirational messages do reach millions of people on an annual basis. So my goal with you in the next few minutes is to provide you a simple formula that you can use to start thinking transformatively. You know, the problem is not that you don't have money. The problem is not that you don't have opportunity. The problem is not your age or the place where you are right now. The real problem is that you do not know how to think. It's Napoleon Hill who said that every human achievement, all earned riches, every invention, look around you, anything at all that you can see that is the work of human hands began as a thought in the mind of somebody. So if you do have a mind, it means that you have all the capital you need. The only question is, do you know how to use your mind? So, here is what I call the opportunity matrix. You have the people in your life. You have the place where you find yourself. You have the problems that exist in your community. And then you have your peculiarity. People ignore that a lot. But your peculiarity, that which makes you you, is actually the most important capital that you need in life. So let's look at each of these. The first P is your people. And what do I mean by people? You belong to a family. You have friends. You have schoolmates. You have church mates. You have playmates. You have people within your social network. Every human interaction you have is a pool from which you can draw out what we call a warm market. Your warm market, it is those people who know you, who love you, who trust you, and are in fact eager to support you. If you find a way of tapping into your networks and fishing out these people and actually making a list, then you have a market for a business that you are going to create. And how do you create a business? You have to find out the problems that these people are facing. You know, the old model is that you just get up and invent or mix up anything that you feel like mixing, and you go out and you start struggling to sell it to people. But how about this? What if you actually knew what people want and then you develop a solution that supplies their need? Would it not make business easier? That is actually what transformative business is about. Since you already know your people that constitute your market, the next step is knowing what these people need. There are various forms of research that you can carry out based on the levels of interaction you have with these people. But it boils down to, what are the problems that people have? What are the things that they are complaining about? What are the needs, the felt needs that they are expressing? These are the problems you can turn into solutions. The third P is the place. Right now, you're sitting at Capitol Hotel watching this video, and you're probably coming from mile 16 Bolifamba in Boya or the surrounding neighborhoods. Every human being you can think of, whether it's the Wright brothers who invented the airplane, or it's Mark Zuckerberg who founded Facebook, or it's Jack Ma who founded Alibaba, every human being whose name you have ever heard as an achiever became an achiever because they solved a problem that exists in their community. The world is only benefiting. So think about where you are. Look around you. Open your eyes, open your ears, open your heart. Be fully present in your environment, and you will find the problems that you can solve in that environment. And when you become good at solving the problems in your environment, that is how you scale up to respond to the needs that the rest of the world is facing. The final P is your peculiarity. What makes you a unique presence in this world is actually the greatest resource you can ever have. That is your treasure island. That is your pot of gold. Forget about any so-called secret or King Solomon's mine or magic wand or whatever. That is who you are. Your peculiarity is the true secret. And what do I call your peculiarity? What is your unique life journey? What is your unique life story? What is the formal education you've received, the informal education you've received, the skills you have, the talents that people praise you for, the leisures that you enjoy practicing, everything that makes up you, that makes you stand out of a crowd, that makes you stand out as an individual in this world. In fact, your spiritual fingerprint, if I should use that term, is what I call your peculiarity. And if you bring your peculiarity into the mix, you will create not only a business, but a business that has monopoly, because there's no other you on earth. So let's do a recap. Your peculiarity, the place in which you find yourself, the problems that exist in your environment, and the people you interact with. If you sit down and you work out your opportunity matrix using these 4 Ps, I bet you will become a transformative entrepreneur. And the beauty about being a transformative entrepreneur is that you know no competition, because you are unique.